Today we have Anna Sanckyk from the University of North Carolina, Charlotte here, and we're going to have a little discussion about the article that she wrote for the COABE journal, creating inclusive adult ESL classrooms through promoting culturally responsive pedagogy. And so, Anna, welcome.
Thank you.
Really happy to have you here. Now, I got a little bit of insight because I did have the opportunity to read your article. I think it's wonderful, and we hope that folks that are out there listening to this will be able to get a copy of the journal and read the full article. But just to start out, Anna, why did you write this article?
So this topic is really close to my heart because I've been a passionate advocate for supporting immigrant adult English language learners. I was one 30 years ago when I came to the States. So it's really something that I'm really passionate about, to share the knowledge and help English language learners thrive in schools. And I actually presented at one of your conferences in 2019, and I learned about your journal. So its mission closely relates to my professional activities. I have served a few roles, first as an adult ESL teacher, then as an adult ESL program coordinator. And now I'm a teacher educator to provide a variety of resources for educators to enhance their teaching practices. So I wanted to write an educational piece that would inspire others to apply my research findings into their adult ESL classrooms.
Yeah, very wonderful article. As I said, one of the things that really stuck out to me is the fact that you utilize some actual teachers that were part of the research that you did. You had 7 teachers that were that participated in the research, and for those other teachers that are out there, and for administrators also, how do you feel? Once they read that those practitioners will be able to apply or benefit from some of the stories that you like. I truly like the examples that you had and some of the stories that were shared by your instructors here. But what do you think that how they'll benefit from reading it?
I think, as you mentioned, those adult education practitioners will benefit from reading this article by just getting inspired to implement some of those culture responsive strategies that I found in the research. And I also would like this article to serve as a venue to really reflect on their own practices and look at their dispositions, institutional context, and experiences, how they influence their teaching and relationships with students. So I hope that also this can have a positive impact on their English language learners, as after reading this article, teachers can feel more empowered to support their immigrant students' needs and goals, values, and backgrounds.
And again, I think that was one of the things for me, the inclusiveness of the instruction, being able to take that perspective, and even recognizing, and one of the privilege that some of the teachers have in putting themselves in the place of their students and the experiences that they had going through it again, really has inspired me, as I shared with you before this, having all of my teachers read it and looking at ways that we can really implement some of the practices that were outlined in the article. The readers, other folks that are in it, what do you think are some of the big takeaways from the article?
So because this was a research study, so it offers valuable insights into those successful culture responsive practices of adult ESL teachers. So we can see those real examples, how those 7 individuals implemented those strategies. Some of them used ways how to validate students' backgrounds by sharing those powerful stories, giving students voices to share those diverse experiences, building strong relationships, genuine relationships with students. And so those variety of strategies help them create those inclusive environments where students could thrive and feel valued and validated. Because especially for immigrant students and for adult learners, they sometimes feel like they are losing part of themselves if they're learning a language. It's hard for them to navigate that. So culture responsive pedagogy and those practices help them feel valued and validated. And I think this article will help the readers to feel, again, inspired and how to implement those strategies in their own classrooms.
Yeah, one of the things that really stuck out to me, and again, one of the practices I think that we'll put into place is again, honoring their native language. I think a lot of times as we go through, we want them to speak English, speak English, speak English the whole time, but to honor that home language that they have, and having my teachers in this instance being able to go through and utilize that as a positive. That they're able to communicate in multiple languages. And so again, just thank you for like I said, inspiring me. I know the folks in Michigan that I've shared this information with are reading the article, and just super excited, and again inspired about what you wrote. Any additional comments or anything that you'd like to share about the article? We don't want to give it all away. We want folks to go and be able to read the article, but anything that you would like to share that we maybe didn't discuss?
I think this article is valuable for showing those practical examples what the teachers could implement in their classroom. So I think reading it in its entirety will be helpful for the readers. So don't just read the abstract or the beginning, read it all. And again, I'm really grateful to be published in your journal. And I'm really grateful for my participants in the research, for those adult ESL teachers who work very hard to make those inclusive, culture responsive environments in their adult ESL classrooms.
Well, again, we thank you so much for submitting the article. Again, please get a hold or a copy of the COABE journal and have a chance to read Anna's article, again entitled Creating Inclusive Adult ESL Classrooms Through Promoting Cultural Responsive Pedagogy. And so thank you again, Anna.
Thank you so much.